Merry Christmas. We're live on location in Kamloops, and we're at the Heffley Creek Hall with Deb McDougall-Bergstrand. Deb, what's happening?
So today has been an exceptionally busy day. We've been setting up vendors because we have a big craft fair tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And little Mr. Jolly that you'll see in a few minutes, he's going to be here on the stage.
Jolly Green Giant?
Mr. Jolly Santa Claus.
Oh.
I was going to wait for a surprise, but yeah, so he's going to be here available for pictures with children, people, families, pets. There will be lights on the Christmas tree and on the candy canes and everything, so people can take their own pictures. A variety of 3 backdrops they can choose. We can move the chair if they like.
I see that.
And
I really like the fireplace.
Yes, I believe the
Wonderful.
Jolly Man is arriving about 10:30, and he hangs out till about 2.
Let's talk about the parade because it's starting very soon.
Yeah, so
Deb is in charge and she's driving the very front of it.
At this moment, yes, we are staging outside for our annual Heffley Creek Community Cheer Parade, which actually I started in 2022. So this will be, no, I maybe started in 21. This will be probably our 4th year of
Such a
doing
blur.
it. Yeah, it is. But I got the idea from COVID when people were cheering other people on, and I thought, hey, we don't really have a lot of displays outside in Heffley, so let's spread a bunch of cheer. So we've been doing it for quite a few years now, and everyone just decorates their own thing. It's usually the first Saturday in December. Everyone decorates up their vehicles.
I really appreciate that you're making such an effort to bring everybody together.
Yeah.
And still, even past COVID times, like you're still continuing it.
Yeah,
I love
it
that.
was so much fun, and we honk like crazy, and people know to
people
gather
love that.
just outside their house, and they gather in little groups. So you drive by, and there'll be extra honking because the kids are there, and so that's when we're whipping out the chips or the cookies or whatever. We drive up just about every street.
Are his reindeer here?
Not this time, but they will be on another time.
Oh, they're at the vet, maybe.
And then we all come, yeah, they're doing their season training. And then we come back for hot chocolate.
Fun.
Yes.
I like hot chocolate.
Yeah, so that's our big event tonight. And then tomorrow's the big craft fair, Santa Pictures. We'd open at 10 to 2. Also, what we do for the craft fair is we do admission by either cash donation or non-perishable food items. And then what we do with those items that we collect is we make up our own hampers for mainly seniors and shut-ins in the Heffley Creek area.
Aww.
Because Heffley Creek does have seniors that can't make it into town for the food bank regularly and that.
Yeah.
So,
It looks like it's getting busy.
Yes.
We don't know how many cars are in the parade yet.
Nope.
I feel like it's growing.
It's looking good. Yep. People are probably looking for me, but
We
that's
got some
okay.
looky-loos.
And then next Saturday is actually, and we're opening it up to everybody this year, is our annual Heffley Creek Community Christmas Dinner. And it's potluck, and everybody is welcome. Oh. And I have an online potluck list, so they can sign up for what they're bringing. And Santa will be available again for pictures. And if parents want their child to receive a gift, we just ask the parent to bring a pre-wrapped and labeled gift, and then we'll put it on the stage, and then we announce, Johnny, come get your little. And then he gets it from Santa. So that's next Saturday, December 13th.
Cool.
Doors open at 4, dinner at 5.
Okay, I'll bring my appetite. I'll come.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
I think maybe we should get situated. And
Yep.
So Todd and I will be on the Santa truck trailer. Right?
Santa trailer. I'm hoping you guys will be warm enough. So the Santa always goes at the end of the parade. So, of course, everyone knows you guys are the final thing. And so it should be exciting.
I'm going to ask him why I didn't get moon shoes in grade 4.
Yes.
They were from the Sears catalog, and they helped you bounce. And I really wanted them, and I never got them. So I'm going to ask him, where did my present go? Okay, so let's go outside. Todd, are you excited to see Santa?
So excited.
All right, we're going to snuggle.
And off we go for our tour of Heffley.
Are you from here, Santa?
No, I'm from the North Pole.
I could quit, yeah.
Did you
Told
were
you to
you
stay in
born in the
character.
North Pole though, or did you like commute there later in life?
For real, I'm from West Side.
Oh, okay.
The west side of the North Pole. Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's warmer on the west side of the North Pole.
Who's the baker in the, is Mrs. Claus, I don't want to be stereotypical, but is she baking a lot?
Mrs. Claus is baking a lot.
Is she baking right now?
Today, yes, I think she's still baking a bunch of stuff. She's getting all our Christmas stuff baking going.
Does she make your lunches for work? Or are you capable of that on your own?
No, she does that too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you
She's
bring
a
packed
good
lunch
woman.
when you're traveling around the world?
Yeah, well, I'm cruising around the world, yeah. I don't really need to because it's always lots of milk and cookies laying around.
Oh,
You need to
yeah.
get your protein in too, right?
Yeah, that's right. So you do get your good food at the same time.
Good. So if you're from Kamloops and you know where Heffley Creek is, you know the hot spot in Heffley is the corner store.
Yes.
And that's what we're passing right now.
We're
You're
going
giving
to the
us a little
corner
tour,
store.
right? You're telling us, being a tour guide, telling us where we're going.
Yes.
Very nice, yeah.
We go towards
We're right by the
Sun's
creek
Peaks a
itself.
bit, and then we turn around up a ways on going
Okay.
towards Sun's Peaks.
Oh, okay. So the lady at the store, she said, if you come by the store, my dog Clover might be here. And Clover is here, you guys. You want to look at Clover?
Hello, Clover.
Clover's a golden retriever, and she's a little...
Merry
Yay!
everyone! Have a wonderful
Woohoo!
Christmas!
Merry
Hi,
Christmas!
Hi, Clover. I love you. You're a good girl. Oh, you just don't eat those candy canes. Do you guys need gas? I guess they already got gas.
Yeah, hopefully. Although if you'd forgotten, perfect place to just stop and fill up.
So I'm hoping that the whole neighborhood does know about the parade. Otherwise, they're probably like, what's happening?
Yeah.
As we tour up through the areas, a lot more people will start showing up on this side of the road. When we get into the other side of Heffley, there's quite a few people that come out for that.
Cute. Oh, we're supposed to hand out cookies. I wasn't sure how busy I was going to be with my...
Merry Christmas! Have a wonderful Christmas!
So I gotta say, this is the first time we've ever live streamed from a parade,
Exactly.
which is pretty crazy.
It's awesome. It is a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
It's
Santa's-
being designed a little bit better as we do it over the years, finding the areas where we have a real hard time turning around or doing things.
Make
so-
a note not to go back.
Yeah, that's right. Merry Christmas, everyone! Ho!
There's candy canes for you.
I do wonder, like, whether or not, like, throwing out cookies and candy in the middle of the dark like this, are there a lot of leftovers come the next morning, like a random cookie by the side of the road?
It's
and that
Raccoon
sort of
Fest
thing?
tomorrow morning.
Exactly.
No, we don't really have an issue with that. Usually they're picked up so well
Really?
by the people that it doesn't become a real issue, so it should work out fairly well.
Nice. You don't want to leave a lot of cookies lying around. That's
No.
bad for the environment, probably.
Todd, did you ever ask Santa for a present that you never got?
That's a good question. Nothing I can think of right
Merry
now.
Christmas.
Santa was usually pretty generous when I was younger.
Okay, so what was the favorite present you got from Santa?
Oh, man. And now you're going to ask me to remember which ones were from Santa versus which ones were from my parents.
Exactly.
I think my favorite one from Santa might have been the Castle Grayskull from He-Man and Masters of the Universe. That was a pretty impressive play set when I was much younger. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
You remember bringing that one, right?
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah, Todd was a good boy.
That was a good year.
Must have been a particularly good one.
That's right.
So what makes a good, like, what are the qualifications to get on the good list versus the bad list?
Yeah, like what are the bare minimums that you got to meet?
Well, it's fairly easy to get on the good list, but you get some kids that just don't want to do the right thing.
Like,
Yeah.
I hated eating peas. But I feel like that was almost a threat. If you don't eat your peas, you're not going to get moon shoes this year.
It feels like a
Merry
very
Christmas.
specific issue you're still dealing with,
Go
Kelsey.
for it.
What are your thoughts on the importance of eating your vegetables in order to get on the good list?
Most of the vegetables are super good for you.
Yeah.
Some people have issues with legumes as an allergy issue,
Oh.
so you have to be careful with that too.
Sure,
Legumes.
yeah.
But there's a ton of goods,
I didn't know that.
like peas are one of the ones that can be an issue with that.
Oh.
Is this usually what the temperature is like on these, or is it usually warmer,
No,
colder?
It's usually colder.
Really?
This is actually one of the nicer ones.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 years ago it was really cold. Last year was windy at the same time.
Oh,
Oof.
wow.
Yeah,
It
we're
created
lucky.
a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a great idea for the community. Heffley's
it's
a fairly
so
small
nice.
community at the same time.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Have a wonderful Christmas! Ho, ho,
Hey,
ho!
woohoo!
Have a great Christmas!
Cookie time! Cookies! Cookies!
It's okay.
Are you guys having fun?
It is a treat for Santa to come and do these kind of things.
I bet, yeah.
It's a great morale boosting thing at the same time.
So much of your work is done in like secrecy as you break into people's homes while they're sleeping.
That's right. And this way here, at least I get to come out and see a few more people,
Yeah.
get a little bit more of the gist of what's going on at the same time.
It's
and
good PR.
yeah, it's a great PR. Merry Christmas! Ho, ho! Have a great Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
It's got a different feel than the downtown parade a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily about the biggest, fanciest float, but it's more about the heart of the community.
This
Aren't I mushy?
Yeah,
Gosh.
that's what this is.
But
It's
it is.
community orientated, strictly community orientated.
Yeah, I really like that. It brings back nostalgia for me
That's right.
in a
And
way
it,
too.
it takes away from the commercializing part of the
Yes,
aspect.
yeah, we're not advertising.
which it's a
Air
little
duct
bit-
cleaning.
Yeah, that's right. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody!
Want some cookies?
Merry Christmas!
Cookies!
Are you ready for Christmas?
Cookies!
Awesome! Merry Christmas!
Cookies! Oh my god, kids are going crazy. Cool, look at that truck, you guys. It's the septic truck. What is that one? TRP.
It's like a garbage truck.
Woo woo. So fun.
A nice Christmas decorations
Yeah,
over
you guys
there.
wanna look at
It almost
that?
feels like this should be the unofficial deadline for people to have their Christmas lights up so that it can all be
Yeah.
part of the overall parade celebration thing.
Yeah.
Christmas lights are supposed to go up right after Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, that's a controversial opinion.
That's from Santa.
Oh boy, okay. Because I
Santa
know there are people who say they shouldn't go up until after Remembrance Day.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But according to Santa, you heard it here, Santa says it's got to go up right after Halloween, so make of that what you will.
You're off the hook a little bit, but at least before the beginning of December,
Okay.
you should have your lights on for sure.
It's good that you're willing to provide that little bit of leeway.
Yeah, that little bit of leeway. Just makes it so festive.
That is true.
And it does help the reindeer find our routes easier because they're good, but they also like to follow some of the lighting at the
Sure.
same time.
And of course, if the lights aren't up, that's a way you can maybe filter out the Grinches too and be like, you're not getting anything this year.
Yeah. And a Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a great Christmas.
Woohoo!
And they've cleaned up the street real well already. The kids have got all the goodies picked up.
Yeah, of course
Wow.
they will. Yeah. They're probably hoping to find more tomorrow morning.
I'm sure they care a lot about keeping the street clean, and that's really what motivates them.
You want this?
Oh, sure. You guys, Santa's a gentleman too.
Of course.
Oh.
Of course. Are you good?
I think I'm okay, thank you.
Well, Santa does like the cooler air, so it's not usually an issue staying warm.
Oh, you're like a
Merry
husky.
Christmas!
He's used to the North Pole, guys. Think about it.
Merry
Woo!
Christmas!
Here's some cookies.
Yeah, the North Pole stays reasonably cool all year round, so
This is just like Halloween, but not Halloween.
Colder.
It's colder, but.
colder, yeah.
Okay, Todd, let's share some Christmas stories.
Sure, you go first.
Oh.
I already shared my
told you.
favorite present.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
My favorite present. I remember getting like the popcorn, like the big bucket of popcorn, and it would have like butterscotch, cheese, like dill pickle.
Oh, like
flavor,
flavored
the
popcorn.
multi-flavored popcorn.
Wow,
That'd be
that's pretty
big.
impressive.
I used to really bug my parents because I could not wait to open presents. My brother would just sleep in and then delay the whole process. Like I got them up.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah.
Shout out to Nathan. Hi, brother. What about you, Todd? I feel like you would sleep in.
I think I probably
Merry
did
Christmas,
sleep
everybody.
in. I don't have. I think. Whoa.
Cookies?
One ahead of the dog. Go catch him on the way back.
Oh, candy cane by the head. There you go.
Merry Christmas!
Share with your brother. Yelling at kids.
I think probably as I was younger, I was getting up earlier, but as I go older,
Christmas, everyone.
sleeping in more.
One Christmas, I was just a little too sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was 16.
Oh, is that why you were a little too sick?
Yeah.
A little too much Christmas spirits
I had
the
a
night
lot
before?
of Jello the night before. That was a hard Christmas. That was probably the worst.
One thing we've adapted with my current family, with my daughter, is that we do our presents early. We do our presents usually like the night before or even 2 nights before.
I feel like everybody has the same tradition where you could open one, but it's always pajamas.
No,
No?
no.
Oh, okay.
No, we'll open all of them like 2 nights before just to get it out of the way.
What?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
But then aren't you sad when everyone else is celebrating Christmas and then
No.
you're like, oh, I would.
No, because to me, it's...
I want it
and
to last as long
it's something I
as
picked up
possible.
from my ex, and it's about separating like the commercialization of Christmas and all the presents, which admittedly are cool, but we save Christmas for family and for the closeness.
Sometimes getting a present when you didn't give that person a present, that's when it's...
Yeah, that's the worst.
Oh, it is. And then you have to be like, oh, yeah, yours is in the mail. It's coming.
Exactly. Just as soon as I buy it.
I know of some families, and it's just knowing families, they do what you were talking about. They do a Christmas pageant at their church, and on Christmas Eve, they'd open their presents.
Yeah.
So it's not an uncommon situation. It's just I have to scoot in there real quick to get the Santa Claus
Yes,
ones in.
exactly.
It's all timed out, but yeah.
Does your leg get sore from people sitting on it all the time?
No, not really. It's pretty good that way, yeah.
Oh, good.
Santa actually has, in a lot of situations, probably as many adults as he does.
Interesting. And so are they there for the picture, or are they coming to ask for presents as well?
They want moon shoes.
Mostly pictures, but there is some asking for presents.
Yeah. What would you say is the most common present request from an adult?
A fancy car.
Fancy car.
One of the most common now with the younger kids
Yeah.
is Lego.
Really? That's very cool.
It's always been Lego.
Yeah, and Lego.
When did
and
it stop?
It's super nice hearing that, because getting off the computers all the time
Yeah.
and doing stuff like that is good for children
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Because it's...
Merry Christmas!
Just
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Have a great Christmas!
too bad for the parents. Lego's pretty darn expensive lately.
and rough to step on, but...
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
I
no,
like
it-
that idea.
It triggers,
hands-on.
innovation and creativity and
Yeah.
imagination and all those good things.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Have a great Christmas! Oh! Merry Christmas!
Do you have a favorite area of Heffley for this parade, like a favorite spot that you like to go by?
It actually gets busier as we get in here. There's actually 2 sets of trailer parks that we go through that are actually fairly tight, so it's nice because quite a few
Heffley?
more kids
I didn't
in
know.
here. Yeah, this whole area on the other side is,
Oh.
yeah. There's,
It's bigger than it seems, I think.
yeah, it is actually. Heffley's not a small area.
No.
It's reasonably big. It's got, most of it, you're looking at the farmland part of the time, but there is a pretty good size.
And I like how it stayed generally the same over all these years.
Yeah. Coming down the side, there's some nice decorations set up.
Oh, yes, you guys.
Looking
Look
good.
at that one. Oh, I'll hand out cookies.
Also a couple. Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone! Oh, Merry Christmas!
I hope you like cookies. That's all you got.
Everyone likes
Yeah, everybody.
As like I said, we're getting into a more area that's a little more populated with children and people and
Right.
out now too at the same time.
A little dog.
And we got a little cute dog. Merry Christmas!
Oh, it's got to have
look
its
at the
sweater
dog.
on.
You want to show the dog? Hi. Hey, Santa, that's a nice tractor for you. Matches your outfit.
Still not going to go as fast as the sleigh with the reindeer, obviously.
Yeah. That's right.
It's like they're surprised to see you,
Yeah.
and they drive by.
Deb did a really good job spreading the word because
It seems like it, yeah.
pretty
Yeah, yeah,
much
yeah.
everyone is out.
Yeah, you see a lot of the neighbors coming out. It's cool. It's nice. And now what we'll do is we'll go back around and we'll loop into the trailer park area that's on the back side of this.
So is it always, I'm thinking this must be like the first weekend of December. Is it always like that date or does it vary?
Yeah, they try and make it this time of year just in case the weather goes south.
Yeah, true.
So it's a little bit warmer if you can do it now. Ho, ho,
Oh!
So it works better because I can get down a little bit. It's a little less hectic for Santa at the same time. With a little bit more free time to deal with this.
And then is it usually just word of mouth to get the information spread around, or do they hang up signs? What do you do?
There's feral cats that are trained to pass notes along.
Yeah, the feral cats, yeah. It's fairly word of mouth over here. The people over here know what's happening.
Sure,
so,
yeah.
And it's
because of the feral cat.
Merry Christmas over there.
Now I want that to happen.
Have a great Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It'd be a fun Christmas movie, a bunch of feral cats spreading Christmas cheer and rabies.
We have a whole crew of Merry Christmas Day. Have a great Christmas.
What's your favorite part about being Santa?
That's
And what's your least favorite part?
The love that everybody gives you.
Yeah.
The fact that you can, it's a fun part too. There's certain parts, and the age 3 is a tough one because that's usually when
thought
they
it was
don't
terrible
want anything
twos.
to do. No, they're good at 2.
Oh.
But when they hit that 3 area, that's usually the ones that don't want to come have a picture with Santa.
I know they're the ones that like
Funny.
cry and.
It's weird. They just don't have that one.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That is-
I do have a crying on Santa's lap picture.
Round 3?
I don't know, probably.
probably
Yeah,
somewhere
you're-
around there.
you're
That
onto
is
something.
The one time. It is the one.
You're onto
And
something.
yeah, it is truly the time that it's usual.
Because at 39, I still want to.
Yeah.
I still would like to hang out with Santa.
Yeah. And there's what's
And
wrong
I
with
am.
hanging around with Santa. Just about missed that crowd on the side there. That was awesome there. Kids are out now doing their thing.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Lots of lights.
Yeah, there's quite a few Christmas lights. And on the other side of the river, even from where we are, you can see on the west side section, people have got quite a few lights up too. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody!
Oh, we didn't. Oh.
I don't see any kids.
That's probably Santa's favorite time.
Yeah.
Okay, this year,
Get to see that.
instead
Get
of
to see
presents from a store, what kind of gift would you like to receive this year?
that. Ho, ho, ho!
It can't be
Merry
from
Christmas,
Walmart.
Oh, you're asking me?
Sure. What kind of
Were you
what's
not
a
asking
gift?
me?
What's a gift that you'd like to receive that's not something that you can buy from a store?
World peace.
Ooh, right in the heart. I
Yeah.
like that answer. Can't beat that one.
No, not at all. See, this is one of the areas that goes through the trailer park.
Yeah,
area
yeah.
That's through here
So
too.
shocked I've never been here.
Now you have.
Now I have.
You can cross another item off your bucket list that you didn't even know was there.
Yeah, that's right.
What about you, Kelsey? What would be your Christmas present that you would want that can't be bought from a store?
I want my dog, to come back from the dead.
Wait, what?
My dog from when I was little.
Oh, okay.
I want him to come back. You can't buy that from a store, can you?
No, you can't. It also sounds like the start of a horror movie, so maybe
Yeah.
rethink that.
In this area we're in now, the Heffley Hall people actually fundraise and help out people with Christmas baskets. That's another thing that's super great for Santa to be involved
Yeah.
in. helping
Yes.
out with that.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas!
Look at the doggy. Woof.
It seems food security and access to food is getting to be like an increasing problem as the years go on. So, yeah, that's fantastic that people are doing that.
Yeah, it's a great thing that they work with that too. They have a Christmas dinner in another week, and then whatever's left over type 2 will get packaged for people at the same time.
Deb really is the glue within
yeah.
Heffley, I think.
Yeah. Deb's been doing that for a lot of years.
That's amazing.
That every year that I
Oh, no, did we break
she
down?
actually had me when this all started is when Santa started coming down here was through Deb. So
Yeah.
Were you Santa before you met Deb?
Yes.
Oh, yes. You're always,
Yes.
you
Yes.
were born
She
as
sent like a
Santa.
telegram to the North Pole.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Do you guys have internet access there?
Yeah, now we do. We're starting to get a little bit more involved.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can. It's getting,
Fiber optics.
Yeah, that's
Good.
been helping.
Good.
And it's a flat area, so the signals bounce well off the
Right.
satellites. But the Kamloops area,
It must be hard to fly in with all the mountains around.
Yeah.
You have to pick the valley
yeah,
to.
you gotta find your
find your
spots
route.
to come through
Yeah.
properly. Yeah.
Do
I
you
imagine by now you're pretty used to the route. It doesn't change that much from year to year, probably.
No, not at all. No.
Yeah, you
It's-
probably get more efficient over
yeah,
time.
it's pretty efficient system. Even
Yeah.
with new houses going in, we still make it through.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets a little hectic, but we
You have to stay on top of the zoning and that sort of thing and see where new buildings are coming up. Just make sure you get everybody on the list.
The nice part of it is that the radar, NORAD, and those equipment. Oh,
Come
Merry
on,
Christmas!
yay,
Ho, ho,
Christmas
ho!
cookies! Sorry. You're
But-
welcome.
Sorry,
You're welcome.
getting back to NORAD, they actually signal and let everybody know so the flight paths that we're
Yeah.
flying isn't being interrupted by crossover flights from aircraft.
Yeah, because that could be dangerous.
Yes, it could be very dangerous. So,
Like the speed that you got to travel, you'd obliterate a plane if you ran into it.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
What are your hobbies in the summer? Do you just nap?
Basically, yeah.
Like a bear, but
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah, reverse
schedule.
hibernation.
Oh, okay.
Santa likes to fish a bit too.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Oh, I could see that.
And up there,
yeah.
it's fairly.
I mean, you need protein to.
Is it always ice fishing up there? Or does it ever melt a little?
No, nowadays it's getting to the point where it's a little bit more open. Climate change, we have to be a little bit more careful with that.
So it would be your second favorite holiday after Christmas.
I don't think he's allowed to answer that.
Why not?
That's a very.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's
Look,
a-
we ask the hard-hitting questions here on Location. We get to the truth.
Father's Day,
Mother's Day.
Oh,
'Cause your
you
Father
are full
Christmas.
of
because
good
that's as far
answers.
away from Christmas as it is, so it's full rest time.
Oh, there you go, too. That's a good point, too. Yeah.
Oh, I did have a question from a friend. And she asked, do reindeer ever poop on houses flying over? Is that a problem?
No, it's not.
Because they wear diapers?
We make sure that when they're ready, we're in the flight area of open land.
Oh, okay.
We don't have that issue.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, you got it.
Unlike the deer in everybody's backyard, we
Yeah.
don't have that issue.
Oh, those are feral.
You think, too, that if they're pooping while they're flying, it's got to fall, and it runs the risk of freezing mid-fall and becoming quite
That's why you're
dangerous.
not supposed to drop a penny off of a
Well,
building.
yeah,
because
it's
hurt
frozen.
someone.
It could
Yeah.
be a real dangerous situation.
Real danger, yeah. And Santa's all about safety
Yeah.
and love
We
and cookies.
years ago, one of my reindeer wasn't feeling very well,
Oh no.
and it was in the summertime. So, we had taken him down into Calgary Zoo, just so that he'd be good there. And as I was checking
That's
my
probably a guy in there.
as I was checking my reindeer, there was a young fellow that was standing there, and he looks at me, and I said, "Well, no, I had to bring my reindeer down for a little bit of training," and I said, "He's getting better, so he'll be heading back north real quick."
Oh,
soon."
good. Which one's that one? What?
That was
that-
Blitzen.
Oh, I was gonna ask if it was Prancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was Blitzen.
And another big day for you tomorrow, Santa.
Heffley has their daytime craft fair, so I'll pop by for pictures with the kids for that too, just to get a few more people that I've missed so far this year for pictures.
And then another day next Saturday. Not tomorrow, but the following Saturday as well.
That's the dinner, yeah. That's
Yeah.
Saturday after.
And you're there for the dinner, too?
Yes, no, it's tough for Santa. It weighs too much already, so
Yeah,
it's hard
yeah.
to be doing that.
You don't want to slim down too much, though, otherwise nobody'd recognize you. They'd think you're like an imposter.
That's right, exactly, yeah.
Got to be tough maintaining that like perfect fighting weight.
On Monday night, Hub International has done a Christmas dinner for old folks
Oh, yeah.
at the Columbo Hall every year, and I do that one also because that is actually nice. It's all older people that get a nice meal
Yeah.
to come out for Christmas dinner.
Probably some of them haven't seen Santa in a while, too.
That's right.
Yeah.
The oldest person I've had was with Santa was 99 years old.
Wow. Did they sit on your lap?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just said that,
That's
Kelsey.
so cute.
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually really neat. That was awesome. There was one lady that she'd come every year. I've been doing that one for a lot of years too, just because of what it is. And there was one lady, she'd come get her picture with Santa every year. And when they do it there, they do pictures and you go pick them up from the hub. She was sending it back to her grandkids in Nova Scotia.
Oh, wow.
4 or 5 years in a row she was doing that. So those are the fun parts of doing a lot of these things.
Spreading joy. Can't get any better than that. Can we show the beautiful elves now? Yes. Okay, and you want to introduce yourselves? Because you signed waivers. So these beautiful ladies, Jamie and Adrian, were our beautiful camera girls.
Thank you so much for running the camera for us.
They're our elves. Do you want to say anything to your parents or boyfriend, girlfriends, whatever?
We are girlfriends.
Yeah.
So we are actually together.
You are a couple?
Yes,
Yeah.
the elves are in love.
Merry Christmas to everybody, though.
Yes,
and
Merry Christmas.
I hope everybody.
Happy I asked.
I hope everybody has a good Christmas holidays and stays safe and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yes,
thank you
Merry
so much.
Christmas, Mom.
Yeah, thank you and Merry Christmas to my mom and dad as well.
Aw, love it. Thank you. Okay. All right. Here we are.
All right.
We're done. Okay, just gonna
Let's
jump
hop out.
off.
We're hopping out. We finished the parade.
We did.
Thank
Another
you.
gander.
Thank you so much for coming with us on our incredible little journey around Heffley Creek. As always, this has been On Location with Todd and Kelsey. I'm Todd, that's Kelsey.
Hello.
Somewhere there's probably a QR code on the screen, so remember if you want to reach out to us and stream with us in the future, grab a picture of that QR code, go to the site, fill out the form, and we will follow up with you. Santa!
We love you, Santa.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everybody, and have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you.
Christmas spirit all over. Thank you.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much.
Great job. Thank you, Santa.
Bye,
Love
buddy.
you.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice
Yeah,
meeting
thank you. That was fun.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
my hand's chilly.
That's all right. That's
Really
all right.
nice. Really
I told you
fun.
Santa likes the cold.
Yeah, you do.